We're on the way to the airport. I don't really love travel days, but we're heading back to South Africa. Quick 4-day trip. This is what I'm going to miss. Just have a look at that view. Have a look at all this greenery. I'm so sad, even though I'm only leaving for a couple of days. I'm so sad to be leaving beautiful Thailand and Phuket. But anyway, I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. Got a lot of stuff to take care of, a lot of personal stuff, a little bit of business that needs to get done. I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. I'm going to show you some interesting observations. There's going to be a lot of airport lounges. There's going to be a lot of travel-related things here. You're probably going to find me complaining a hell of a lot. Or you're going to find me smiling wide when I'm at the LV store and the Versace store. And Andrew's not with me to curb the budget. Hey, babe. What's
I'll still see it on the credit card history.
I have cards you don't know about.
I
have cards you don't know about. Anyway, so we're going to do a little bit of luxury shopping. While I've got time, we've got a long layover in Qatar. And actually, we're all quite apprehensive about this trip because it's right slap bang in the middle of this whole conflict with the US and Iran. So hopefully no firecrackers in the sky. They have shifted the flights though. We've got only daytime flights. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm going to miss this view. And just look at these trees. I'm going to miss this view so much. I'm going to miss the trees, the nature.
The nature?
I'm going to miss my wife and kids. So look at these two. They look like they're already crying. Show them these poor boys. They're crying. They're missing their father already. Or you're crying because you have to spend 7 days with your mom.
This one's crying. Okay, hello.
Hello, Andrew. You okay, my boy?
No.
You're not okay?
Sad.
You're sad? Why? Because I'm going LV shopping and Versace shopping without you.
No.
Why?
Guys are leaving.
But I'm going to be back soon. 7 days. 7 sleeps. I'll be back.
That's a very long time.
David, you're the big man of the house while I'm gone, eh?
I know.
That means you got to be responsible, eh?
I do know it.
Okay. Look after your mom and look after Roxy, eh?
You do. Tell Dad.
I know.
What are you doing?
I'm wasting time on TikTok. Waiting to board a flight. Oh my god.
What is the chair situation though?
No chairs available, so in South Africa, I make a plan. I'm always genuinely perplexed by people who are in the queue last minute and packing their bags. I find it really bizarre. It's like strange behavior to me. But always at check-in, especially in economy class, I don't mean to be nasty, but it's true. We always have people packing their bags at the last minute. It's a really strange phenomenon. And if you have a look at the queues for economy class and you have a look at the queue for business class, that's the real benefit. Besides the bed, there's two things for me about flying business class and first class. It's the check-in and it's the bed. Not really interested in the food, not really interested in the lounges. It's the bed in the sky and the check-in. Yes.
We're leaving Phuket and this is the beautiful view we're leaving. How horrible. Can you believe that we are leaving this place?
I'm not leaving. I'm just departing for a few days. You leaving?
I'm departing for a few months. That's different.
Can I have one orange juice, please? You want something, Buck?
What do they have?
Mango, guava, apple, orange,
Mango.
mango. Sandwiches. Remember to wear your mask, use Bactroban, take vitamin C, use dental wipes. Disclaimer, I'm not a germaphobe. You're so funny. Thank you, babe.
Do you like my card?
I love your card.
Okay, now you film it. Sissy's turn.
Hey, wait. Look at the sunset. Oh my god.
I can't see.
You can't see it from there.
Let me show you.
So one of Caitlin's favorite things getting in the plane is all the things in the little goodie bag. What is it about chicks who love these like goodie bag things?
It's just so cool. Like, I mean, I'm not going to go and buy perfume. They give it to me. I don't need to go and buy expensive face cream. They give it to me.
She's such an idiot.
I don't need to buy pajamas. They give it to me.
You're such an idiot.
Very expensive pajamas, though. Very
Yeah.
expensive pajamas.
And creams.
And cream. What are you doing?
Putting on a sleeping mask.
What are you using?
So the secret is to keep your skin hydrated while you fly. Because the air cons and all the cool air like dries you out. So I like to make sure that my skin is hydrated. I like to make sure that I'm hydrated. By the way, Qatar Airways really does have the best cranberry juice. Not even joking. Okay?
They do.
And then we're going to sit down and look at the menu. See what's on the menu. Tell you what, never thought I'd ever put on face cream. But when you spend 5 days or 6 days, 7 days in aircon like this, your skin takes a hammering. And I don't want to come out looking like an alligator. Okay, so I definitely don't drink. I wouldn't mind a glass of champagne though. But I'm not a wine drinker. Used to be. But I also don't want to have champagne before I go to bed. So these are all drinks. Let's have a look at the food menu. Food menu. Let's have a look. What are the options tonight? Okay, so all day dining. We have tomato coconut soup, main course, grilled beef tenderloin with mushroom sauce. I think I'm going to have that for sure. Prawn biryani, southern Thai grilled chicken, mushroom ricotta, got cheeses, and then the finale. Oh, gourmet ice cream selection, maybe. What are you gonna have for dessert?
I'm definitely going to have the ice cream. There was ice cream on there.
They've got seasonal fruit.
The ice cream's better. Coconut ice cream.
But I don't know what kind of ice cream they've got. Arrived in Doha and it's currently midnight, so we're gonna head off and get into the business class lounge and then catch a little bit more shut-eye. I was just getting off the plane after a relatively good sleep, thinking to myself how inhumane it is to actually travel economy class. And I'm not trying to be a snob when I say this, but man, I take my hat off to people flying in economy for, 8 hours. I just, it's inhumane to sit there like a pretzel. It's inhumane. It's the only thing I can say. It is such a privilege to be able to lie down, have a sleep, be treated like a human being, arrive fresh, go into a lounge, be able to have a sleep, wake up, have a shower, have breakfast, and feel like a human being. The other thing going through my mind at the moment is it's crazy to think that we're walking around here all casually, and just a couple of weeks ago, this place was chaos. Everybody was in fear, firecrackers in the sky, and hopefully sanity prevails and this whole thing comes to an end. I mean, we're still far from a peace deal at this point, but at least the two sides are talking, and hopefully all normality returns. I think all of us went from not knowing a place to talking about it constantly, the Strait of Hormuz or whatever the hell it's called. Didn't even know existed, and all of a sudden we're all talking about it. So it is midnight. I'm gonna go and get checked in and get a little bit of sleep. So I've tucked into my little sleep cubicle here. And I'm just thinking like how uncomfortable it must be to be sitting out there in the main area on a chair with no lounge access. I remember I used to travel like that when I was younger. Man, can't do that shit anymore. But somebody needs to dim the lights in here. My God. Some place that's a sleep area. Just check this. Fucking lights everywhere. Like seriously. Lights everywhere. I don't know who designs these freaking places. Obviously don't use them. Anyway, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. And 5 o'clock wake up, shower, and then next flight. Just woken up. Caitlin's gone to go have a shower this morning quickly. You know how girls are. She's been in the shower about 30 minutes already, so she's really taking advantage of this. For me, I'm going to just wait for her to arrive, then we're going to go have a quick shower, and then I want to go do a little bit of light shopping. Got some gifts I want to buy for people back in South Africa. And then, then we'll be on to the next flight. But I actually surprisingly had a pretty decent sleep. Tell you what, I don't know how people travel without these lounges, man. I really don't. Anyway, show you the sunrise here. So not quite sunrise, but definitely daybreak. Let me flip the camera around, I'll show you guys. See, everyone's starting to wake up. And this little sleep pod last night was very, very good to us. Love looking out here and seeing all the planes. There's just something about aviation and adventure. It's quite special. So yeah, this little sleep pod did us very well last night. And looking forward to a little bit of breakfast. I'm actually quite hungry. I didn't eat that much on the plane last night. Wasn't really that hungry. Actually fell asleep during dinner, which has never happened to me on a flight before. So definitely a bit starved this morning. I'm gonna go have a nice breakfast. Can't wait to have a decent egg and orange juice.
Show us how you order here.
QR code, and then the chef prepares. It's actually a very nice lounge. It's very, very nice. Find somebody to come and take our order. These little salt and pepper things.
It would help you, big man.
I always,
Fingers.
I always feel like I'm gonna break them.
Good enough?
Yeah, thank you. Oh. By the way, this is like the perfect size breakfast, you know that? There was so much food on the plane last night. I actually couldn't eat it all.
I forgot. I ate all of my food. I ate the starter, the main course, the dessert, the snacks.
Did my alarm go off, phone?
No, I turned it off. I made sure that it was not fine.
I love sourdough. I just don't love how hard it is. But easy.
Crusts are like not working with me.
That's why I always say, so actually remove the crust of the sourdough. See the camera shaking. That's Caitlin on the other end assaulting the sourdough bread.
It's actually not me. It's my dad. My dad is doing that. I'm dainty. I'm a dainty little lady.
Mm-hmm. I've got a little travel hack for you guys. Whenever I travel, I take a little bit of Bactroban and I put it just on the outside of my nostrils, and that stops all the germs at the gate. And that makes sure that you don't get sick while you're traveling. So use it, don't use it. My favorite thing. It's a seedless date. There's our flight, done and dusted. And now it's off to immigration. Immigration and then customs. Customs is always interesting. Immigration equally as interesting in South Africa. Anyway, has to be done. And I need to find some long trousers. Fucking hell, it's cold here. So I just have woken up and I desperately need a cup of coffee. I don't think I've slept this much actually in my entire life. So I slept on the first leg of the flight. I got about 4 hours worth of sleep. It was a 6-hour flight. I then slept for about another 3 or 3.5 hours in the business class lounge. And then I got into the next flight and I slept for like another 6 hours. Last night, got into the hotel and literally crashed at about 6:30. And I was out all the way up until about 7:30 this morning. So clearly recording the new Forex Mastery course has taken it out of me. There's about 72, 73 videos in total that I'm recording. I've recorded about 37 so far. So I think a sort of mid-break of me coming back to South Africa just for a couple of days to drop Caitlin off her exams and obviously do a little bit of catching up with people. I think it's actually been really good for me because I'm getting a chance to really rest. I was bitching and complaining to Andrew and I said I really don't feel like taking this trip, and I think I was just feeling very fatigued. Yeah, Andrew was actually asking me the other day why am I so tired recording these courses, and I said to you, I think I'm pouring in so much of myself into these courses. I'm pouring everything into this course. I'm pouring my heart into it, and I think that's taking a toll on me. I think emotionally, because I'm so invested in the content. I think because I'm emotionally invested, I think it's very draining for me when I'm imparting that information. But I'm so proud of this body of work. I think it's going to be one of the greatest pieces of work I've ever put out there, and I'm so excited for people to get it. So yeah, as soon as I get back to Phuket in the next couple of days, I'm going to take up recording almost immediately. For the meantime, we're here staying at a little hotel in Belito, a very, very nice little boutique hotel. And I'm going to just go and get some documents certified at the police station. One of the things you don't realize when you're traveling and you're out of your home country, like documentation is always a big issue. So I'm going to go get some documents certified today. Going to have a little bit of breakfast, and I'm going to go visit my mother-in-law and father-in-law. We're going to go and see them and drop off presents. And then later this evening, I'm dropping Caitlin off, and obviously going to go and see a couple of mates up in Hillcrest who I haven't seen for a very, very long time. So it's and catch up that's long overdue. And we're just going to take the day fairly easily. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. Nothing too exciting today. One thing though, I am obviously reflecting very heavily being here in South Africa. Obviously winter for me is not the greatest time of year in South Africa. I've never liked it. I don't really like the grey, gloomy weather, which is why I'd probably never survive in a place like London or anywhere in Europe for that matter. So yeah, I'm looking at everything, and the trees are green, but they're not as green as Phuket. There is an ocean, but it's not as blue as Thailand. And I think I've got to that point now where I don't know whether it's a sad thing or a good thing, but I'm feeling a little bit homesick from Phuket, which is really weird. Like I always felt like I was really homesick for South Africa, and that definitely has shifted for me a little bit. We're sitting here and just having my coffee, reflecting this morning, and I bump into not just a Money Tribe member, but an old friend.
Hey!
So if you guys...
What a pleasant surprise.
If you guys don't know, Sean is always in the chats. He's always around on the daily market analysis. So now you know what Sean looks like. He's a very handsome fellow.
Yeah, for sure, yes.
But good to see you, bud.
Yeah,
and we'll see you in the mornings, eh? Are you up at 3 in the morning? Or do you wait until it's published? Hey, you're one of the actually comes and watches after the fact.
I watch 7:30, dude.
So quick question, serious question. Do you prefer the live video or the voice notes?
I don't really mind, eh? I like both. So, I mean, obviously the voice notes is more like straight to the point. But the live analysis, you bring in a bit of extra stuff or not. But you were going to do that with that extra Q&A session.
Q&A, anyway. Yeah. And in fact, so, this next, after I've done the course, I'm going to be focusing on transformational trading. We'll take guys will put their hands up, and we're going to go through their trade logs and actually figure out what they're doing wrong.
No, that's good. That's awesome.
so nice.
So you're more than welcome to come on, eh?
Yeah. That's on the ground flipping analysis.
Yeah. Like get somebody to actually look at what you're doing. Because it's one thing trying to analyze yourself. It's another thing when you actually have a third-person perspective on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I've seen you, bud. Cool. So just come into the Lizard store, which is one of our favorite shops for these bottles. So I'm going to show you these bottles. These bottles are amazing. I've had mine for a couple of years, and they've got all different shapes and sizes. And the boys have just damaged their bottles in Thailand. So we're actually getting brand new bottles for them, and very, very cool. Actually getting their names engraved. I'm going to show you guys exactly what we're going to get engraved on it. So this machine over here is going to engrave the bottles. And also, I'm now officially married again, because I found a silicone ring which I wear every single day, which I actually lost. Don't know how. I think since I've lost so much weight, I think it just fell off completely. So literally came in here quickly to get married again and to get the boys their bottles, and I also picked myself up a new bottle as well. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like, and I picked something really, really cool to go onto the bottle. I think you guys are going to like it. I'll show you in a sec. So you guys are going to see exactly what comes out of here shortly. That's engraving machine doing its thing. I'll show you guys in a second. It's going to be really cool. I think the boys are going to love this. There is bottle number 1. David, and hearts is always in Africa. How cool is that? Boys are very proudly South African, so they're gonna absolutely love this.
The boys are gonna be so happy that
they're gonna love it. Huh? How cool is that? I like that font too, huh? Perfect, thank you very much. So I've just dropped Caitlin off, and she's going to be dealing with exams for the next couple of weeks. So I'm obviously I'm obviously a little bit sad. Obviously, I miss my kids terribly when they're not around me and when we've got a little bit of distance, but I also understand it's part of them growing up. And it's part of the process, right, of being a parent. You have to let them fly. So, yeah, it's a bittersweet pill to swallow. She's getting older, she's growing, and obviously part of that process is I have to let her go a bit, which is, I think any parent can relate. It's really, really tough, especially between a dad and daughter. And now I've just had a call with a couple of old mates here in Hillcrest. So I'm going to quickly head over to my old rugby club. The first team that I played for years is playing this evening. I'm probably not going to stay for the entire match because I've got a couple of mates that I also want to catch up with who are non-rugby players. So I'm going to quickly pop in at the club, say hello to a couple of people, maybe grab a very quick coffee, and then some more friends, and then it's going to be early night to bed, or hopefully I'll probably get to bed about maybe 10 or 10:30 tonight, and then tomorrow I've got to get to the storage unit, and I've got some very, very important things to get out of storage and take back with me to Thailand. And I also have to go and, again, deal with some banking stuff, some document stuff. But yeah, it's been a different day here for me in South Africa. I've been taking it slow and just exploring, and Kate and I have been enjoying the last couple of moments together before she obviously headed off. And as I said this morning, I'm in a very reflective mood. But anyway, before we get into that again, let's go check out the rugby club. Let's go and see some of my old mates. So it's kind of strange being back at one of my old rugby clubs. Geez, all I can say is the Oaks are getting seriously bigger. Or maybe I was once that size, I just don't recognize it. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the game. This is typical South African club rugby on a Friday night. And the guys are getting into it. I'm going to show you guys. We're going to flip the camera and you guys can have a look. After a hectic day yesterday, working on the storage unit, today it was a shopping day. I went to go and buy the boys some presents. I'll show you guys probably a little bit later, but I'm just looking at this beautiful, beautiful ocean view here in Ballito. Man, I love the ocean, and I still say Ballito is still one of the best places ever. There's obviously a little bit of a holiday vibe today. We've got the long weekend on here in South Africa, and people are just out enjoying the beach. People are taking their time with their family, and it's nice to see South Africans out relaxing and enjoying the weather, enjoying the brine, enjoying the beautiful ocean, enjoying the beach. That's what it's all about. So yeah, really, really cool to see. I've had a very, very, very bad case of toothache over the last 2 nights. So thankfully, I am going to the dentist tomorrow for all my work. Well, actually not a dentist, as I said, a prostodontist or proctodontist. I'm not quite sure what the correct terminology is, but a specialist dentist who takes care of my teeth. So I'll be getting that checked out. And today I'm just catching up with friends. Yesterday was working on the storage unit. Today we're catching up with friends, and lots of teas, lots of coffees, lots of catching up, lots of hugs, lots of tears, lots of smiles. It's always very special being back in South Africa, seeing people. Although I have to say, I am definitely in a bit of a transition, which I'll talk about when we get a chance to sit down. I mean, I've had quite a hectic schedule, so I haven't really had a chance to really sit down and chat, except for that last time when I was having coffee. But definitely a lot of observations, which I definitely will share, because I think it's important for anybody who's growing to understand that you're probably going to be going through the same. So we'll get to it. So I'm going to quickly go and freshen up for my next round of lunches. I've actually had lunch twice today, believe it or not. I had a late breakfast, and I've had I'm going for another lunch. So I'm going to go hopefully hit a bunny chow, because I'm dying for a good authentic Durban bunny chow. And I'll try and get some footage for you guys. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. First things first, all gold tomato sauce. You guys know I can't live without it. Some Top Deck, my favorite chocolate. That'll probably last me about 2 months because I don't eat a lot of chocolate anymore. Got ourselves some nice biltong spice. Even though we make our own, we're going to try this out and see how it goes. Got some curried chilies, the Paco chilies. It's Andrew's favorite, mine too. Some zoo biscuits for the boys. Some chappies for the boys. If you grew up in the 70s and 80s in South Africa, you'll definitely know chappies. Some Wedgwood nougat, some of the best nougat in the world in my opinion. Some Romany Creams Rusks, that's a new product, so I'm quite keen to try that out. And then of course we got the boys swim briefs. We got our South African swim briefs, our South African rugby supporters jerseys, and I got myself a South African speedometer, budgie smuggler. So I'm going to be annoying people on social media with my South African flag. Just come off the beach, had a little walk along here, and I was reflecting on obviously my Barefoot Millionaire series that I did right here on this beach. Obviously post-COVID, talking about what it takes to obviously become financially free, but also about the fact that materialism isn't the goal, it's always freedom. And nothing has really changed. It's still the same goal, but it's been pretty nice being back here. It's been pretty nice dropping in and obviously seeing old friends, going to our old stomping grounds, spending time where I used to spend a lot of my time really just manifesting the life that I now live. And I am exceptionally happy to have come back, enjoyed the trip. Some crazy stories, and part of the reason why I actually think next time I'm actually going to travel with my videographer is that I missed so many moments on this trip that I didn't get to put on camera. And I've been purposely putting myself out on social media with my fat stomach and all. And I'm very proud of my fat stomach, I gotta tell you, because that fat stomach has gone from 138 kilos to officially this morning 80 kilos. That didn't happen by accident. That is years of correcting bad habits. And yeah, we pretty much at this point are in the last stretch of where I want to be. I think you guys will see a very big transformation in me physically over the next few months if you already haven't seen it. And people have been inspired by that, even though I can seem like I'm insulting people sometimes. A lot of people have obviously taken to the message. They're getting out there and exercising. People are starting to pay attention to their money. And like I said, a lot of people are watching and they're not commenting. I mean, every single one of my mates that I caught up with this weekend, they're following me on social media. They're not commenting. They are very aware of every video that I put out. And it's made me realize that a lot of people watch and don't comment. And I shouldn't take the comments as a reflection of where we're at in this journey. I shouldn't take the comments as a reflection of whether we are succeeding or failing with the mission and the message. Good morning, guys. It's finally time to fly back. I'm going to quickly flip the camera and show you guys. Flight is currently doing baggage loading, and I'm going to be boarding in the next couple of minutes. I'm sitting here at the lounge in King Shaka. Not the greatest lounge, but it's better than the one in Phuket, I will say that much. Weather outside, very gloomy. It's definitely greeting me goodbye and telling me to get back to my tropical climate. It's been a good trip. Going to spend the next 2 days resting up as much as possible on this flight. And yeah, some news over the last couple of hours. It seems the whole Iran-US thing has kicked off again. So I'm hoping I get back to Phuket safely without any delays or rerouting of flights. Hopefully everything goes back. We get back really smooth. Fingers crossed. So we'll just have to take it as it goes. But yeah, it's been a good trip. But I'm ready to get back to work, ready to get back home, ready to get back to Thailand. I'm missing it. I really am. Just a couple of days and I'm feeling homesick. And obviously I'm missing Andrea and the boys terribly. So yeah, last few moments in South Africa, and I'm really looking forward to just tucking in to my little bed and sleeping and getting some good rest, even though I've literally just got out of bed. I didn't sleep very well last night. Obviously worrying about the flight schedule getting back to Thailand. I was checking on the news quite a bit, doing a little bit of work in the middle of the night. So I had a little bit of a rest this night. But yeah, I'm happy to say we're boarding soon. And hopefully very soon, like that, we'll be back in Thailand. So we got a 45-minute flight to Maputo, stop off in Maputo, drop off some people, pick up some people, and then on to Doha. So I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading until everybody's up and running in Maputo, and then I'm gonna sleep all the way through to Doha tonight. So I'll see you guys in a couple of hours in Doha. So we've arrived in Doha, had a relatively good sleep until there was a screaming frickin' baby in business class. It really annoys the crap out of me when parents can't control their kids. The kid wasn't a baby, it was like maybe 2-3 years old, but making an absolute bloody racket. Anyway, just wanted to show you guys, this is what happens when you come in from Africa. You have to go through security screening just to arrive into the airport, which again, if you're flying from Asia, there's no airport checks. You just land and you go through to your transfer. But obviously, if you're coming in from Africa, you've got to go through the whole security procedure. So I'm going to quickly go and pick up my purchase from Louis Vuitton, which I purchased on the way through. I'm going to go grab that, and then I'm going to go get checked into the business lounge and try and just grab a shower if there's enough time, because my connecting flight is pretty much in the next hour and a half. So let's see if I can get a quick shower. So there's a very famous teddy bear, and just on the other side here is the LV store, and you can't miss it because it's this giant glass dome in the middle of just behind the teddy bear. So I'm going to go in and quickly grab my purchase. So first things first, let me get out my Louis Vuitton purchase receipt, and quickly go and grab my goods. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Like me to put it here?
That's perfect. Thank you very much. Look how beautiful the packaging is. I want to show you guys quickly. Something I love about Louis Vuitton is their packaging. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to grab that and then go grab some cigars, and then we should be done. Okay, so we secured our Louis Vuitton. I'm very happy. Same set of shoes that I currently have, just in another color. And this is the thing about me, when I find something I like, I usually buy it in every single color that I like. So I'm one of those customers that if I come and buy from you and I like it, I'm going to be a very good customer. So I'm just going to quickly head on into the cigar room and go and see if I can pick myself up another box of cigars. And then I'm going to go get checked into the business class lounge, grab a shower, and get freshened up for the next flight, which I'm going to be getting into very, very soon. Had a very nice shower, feeling fresh as a daisy. And now it's time to head on over to the boarding gate and onto the next flight. Almost home. I'm really, really excited to see Andrew and the boys. I'm really missing them. And I've just been texting everyone and chatting to them. Obviously everyone's been very concerned about the flare up here. This side, obviously US-Iran tensions. Luckily, no firecrackers in the sky tonight. So yeah, we're going to make it home, which is great. All of us were quite apprehensive whether the flights were actually going to get through. But seems like I just made it. And I'm really going to be happy to be back in Thailand. Nice to finally be back in Thailand. Very excited to get back to work. Definitely also very excited to get back to trading. The market has been moving. Obviously, had a great trip. Good to catch up with everybody back in South Africa. All the Money Tribe follows, friends, family. And now it's back to work. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Cheers, guys.